The Aussie NFL Fantasy Show would like to acknowledge the traditional land owners and the leaders past, present and emerging of Ngunnawal, Ngambri and Darawal countries where we are working from today. This always was, and always will be, Aboriginal land.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
But we've established right on now that I probably need to retire from hosting, hand that job to Manjot, and then I need to ask really nicely if I'm allowed on his show.
It was one. This is me. This isn't me shitting on Taylor for not starting Dion Johnson.
I feel like I somehow start talking before you even introduce me about something. But
Look, Matty, if you have a briefcase somewhere,
Op shop, 100%. I can get one from an op shop for like $10.
like I said, apparently the gulls just decide to have sex around me. Apparently it's the brothel around my car.
I wonder if now every Coles car park Taylor goes into, he's going to have that moment where he just gets transported back to Coffs Harbour.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
yeah, I ate that shit for breakfast. All that
You did.
pressure. So
He's going to have an absolute field day going through this.
Well, welcome to show 3 of the week. Of course, Matty C, Manjot, Melly, and of course, Taylor. You can't have a show like this without Taylor as well. Fellas, welcome back in for show 3 of the week in Championship Week.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited as ever.
Very good, Tay. How you feeling over there?
Absolutely pumped, mate. Just can't wait to go for the absolute ringer on these fantasy games, and I can't wait to get into my championship weeks, mate. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, boy. All right. Okay. Well, I'm not going to bugger eyes around at the start because we all know the format by now. I've got a couple of who am I questions, and then we're going to play a round of fantasy cliffhanger. We've gotten used to the new format of cliffhanger, and I can't wait to talk about that in a minute. But I want to try something a little different with the who am I's this week. If you both agree to it, we don't have to. We can do it next week if you got too much to concentrate on with championship week this week. We can do that next week instead. But my thought was, what if I gave you each the 5 point? You give me an answer each, then we move on to the 4 point. You give me an answer each, and you both play each.
Yeah,
You'd learn from each other. You can't. I don't know if we should let you confer, but maybe I don't know.
I've been riding off Taylor's coattails, so sure, I'm going for it.
Tay,
Yeah, I don't mind, mate. Let's do it. See what happens.
see what happens.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. Do you think you guys should be able to confer and work as a team, or would it be better if you worked together and head to head?
Head
I
to head.
kind of don't. Yeah, I don't mind it either way, to be honest.
Yeah,
something different would be us working together. But
Yeah, let's go work together.
Work
Let's
together?
just do it. Yeah,
Two of the finest fantasy minds in the world, certainly the best on this island. This would be great. I think you can get it pretty quickly then because you two are really clever. But when I isolate you, I can go after your weaknesses.
it reminded me of playing PlayStation back in the day. If I had a mate over, I always wanted to play on the same team as them instead of playing against them. Because then I was like, if I'm shit at whatever game we play, at least I know that we're both going down together instead of my mate smashing me.
That's hilarious.
yeah.
Nothing worse than losing 59-0 in Madden to your mate,
Yeah.
right? So just, mate,
Exactly.
I'll just line up out wide. You could be quarterback this drive.
Yeah. I'll just ruin our joint team against the computer, and then I can blame you somehow.
Actually, it used to be a bit of fun playing FIFA against the computer back on. Oh, this is showing my age a little bit. We had FIFA World Cup '98, and my brother and I used to play against the computer. We turn off offsides, and it was great. Turn off fouls.
Brilliant.
You could win a couple of group games 111-0. It was terrific. Anyhow, I digress. All right, so we'll get into the Who Am I's team fantasy show versus the Quizmaster here for 5 points. And this is going to be uncommon. I'm doing things a little bit different this week. I'm giving you more information on each one. I'm a wide receiver from a Big Ten college in a state that has a coastline on the Atlantic.
All right.
So,
What's a big?
Taylor's just like, whatever.
All right, so Big Ten. That's what. That's like the
Yeah.
Ohio, Oklahoma.
It's playing on Manjot's strength of maps. Taylor,
Michigan.
I don't know what it's doing for you.
this is when you're talking colleges and geography, mate. Manjot's really gonna, hate on the fact that he's ended up with me as a teammate. Because I don't know how much help I'm gonna give.
No. Yeah. So the Atlantic, I just need to know, what the fuck who's in the freaking Big Ten. That's the one thing. All right, Maryland potentially. I think this probably. I don't know where the University of Maryland comes in, but um,
Oh, it's a state that's got some coastline, and then just find a college in there that's a Big Ten college.
yeah, it's a
Who
receiver.
might have a
isn't it?
receiver? Yeah.
Cause I'm trying to think of who's the freaks in the Big Ten. Cause
Yeah.
I don't really.
And that's the way to go. Work backwards. Go, right. So what's a state with a coastline? Do they have a team in the Big Ten? Do they have any receivers?
I reckon it's
maybe?
someone from Maryland. You want to try Terry McLaurin? You want to try it?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, right.
I
Terry-
honestly don't know who I could have even given.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is happening for 5 points. It's not Terry McLaurin.
Damn it! You had me. What college did Terry even go to? I need to find that out afterwards.
He might have been Maryland, but he plays at Washington, which is, they're kilometers apart, the stadiums for both of them. So,
If people haven't heard the last 5 episodes, I'm not a college analyst,
No.
and you'll go back to the last 4 shows and you'll hear me just go for the absolute ringer of anything to do with these college questions.
Oh, hang on. You are a university in Oklahoma savant, I'll have you know. Mate, this guy knows every running back. All right, for 4 points. I'm going to give you the guy's first name.
Okay.
My first name is Deniston.
Deniston. Right.
Hang on.
It's not Devo because Devo's first name is Tyshawn. Okay, I got you. Got you there.
You didn't get me there.
No, I got Taylor there though.
Okay.
I got his
Sorry, I
back.
thought you were saying you got me in terms of you were after me, but no, you've got Taylor. You've got him. You've got him in soft hands.
What'd you say, Deniston?
Deniston.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before. I'm just trying to think.
Deniston. Dennis. No, it's not. Oh, DJ. Might be DJ. Oh, wait. Is it? Do you think it might be DJ Moore? Or DJ Chalk? Which one? Because it's got to be like a DJ, isn't it? I feel like it's DJ Moore. I'm just not sure. Where did DJ Moore? I don't even know where the hell those two went to
I don't
college.
know either, mate.
I'm not a DJ Moore, DJ Chalk expert.
I'm gonna go with you on DJ Moore.
Yeah, DJ Moore.
For 4 points, it's DJ Moore.
Yeah,
It was all me, man. There you go. There you go.
Well done.
There you go.
Yeah, just sort of try giving a bit of different information this time. Can't get it past Manjot though. Well done.
Deniston Oliver DJ Moore Jr. is a wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers in the National Football League. He played college football at Maryland. There you go. That's in Maryland. And was drafted by the Panthers in the first round of the 2018 NFL draft. So that's pretty good.
24, yeah. And I mean, the amount of coast that Washington, like the state that Washington, Maryland state, has is very little. In fact, it's that little strip underneath Delaware, so it's not very much at all. So it's a bit of a reach to say they got coastline. And I was trying to throw Manjot off there if he had a bit of geography knowledge going on there. But
look, Ohio State was Terry McLaurin's college. Like, he was a Big Ten wide receiver. So we weren't too far off there.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I forgot he was in Ohio State. Yeah.
When you immediately went to Maryland at first, I'm like, oh, God.
No, that's the only one I knew that was on the East Coast. That's the only Big Ten school on the East Coast I know. I know like 3 Big Ten schools. I named them all: Ohio State, Michigan, Maryland.
That's it. There's no others. There's no, don't worry about Boston College. Don't worry about the Mitsubishi State, Michigan State. Don't worry about them. They're nothing.
What's
Mitsubishi
DJ
State.
Chalk's actual name?
That could be a name for our fantasy team next year, Mitsubishi State. Anyway, let me give you the other hints because we know who it is. I'm a first-round draft pick in NFL world, but I was a 4th to 5th round pick in fantasy this year. I'm usually a nice wide receiver too, but this year I've underwhelmed and I've had 7 weeks outside the top 50 at wide receiver and only 3 weeks in the top 15. And then the last one, since the GOAT Sam Darnold returned, I've scored 38 points in the last 2 weeks. I am Deniston Oliver, DJ Moore. So well done, guys.
Yeah, and Darrell is actually the name for DJ Chalk. Just search that one up too.
Yeah. All these guys who are TJ, DJ, AJ, often it's just that the J isn't the middle name at all. They're just junior. That's a bit of a naming
That's it.
convention as well, is that, yeah, that's a sort of way of getting around it. So you got DJ Shark, because he goes by Shark Jr., then the J might actually be his middle name. But yeah. No, there's some fun naming conventions. A lot of guys whose names are Trey, they're not even Trey, they're just the third.
Yeah.
In there. Anyway, okay, I digress. American audience are bored to hear an Australian guy talk about things they already know. Round 2.
Right.
I'm a wide receiver for 5 points who isn't playing on the same team that I did last year.
A wide receiver that isn't playing in the same team they did last year. All right. So list some wide receivers. We got Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill. Who else got traded? Who else got free?
A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys. Like, I don't know who's in. Oh,
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. I mean, technically rookies count as well because you got all the rookie wide receivers like Olave and all
Christian
those guys.
Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk is there. There we go. Kirk's one. Dang. Who else got
Juju.
sorry. Juju. Got you. Yeah, Juju. I feel like it could be Kirk because Matty's a Jaguars fan.
Yeah,
I
that is
feel-
always the go-to.
Should I go for? Should
I
we
like
go
how
for
you guys
it?
are trying to
Yeah.
enter the depraved mind.
All right. Christian Kirk. Let's go.
Sadly, it's not Christian Kirk. But I love the way you guys think. You're just like, right, this guy's a maniac. Well, how do maniacs think?
Yeah. Look, 5-point questions never work. Except that
Well,
last one was pretty good. Come on,
I was
snap
shitting
one.
myself.
There's someone I've got in my mind that we haven't said yet, but I'm just going to hold it and then wait and see what this next
Next hit.
clue is.
Okay, so my first and last name start with the same letter, and I'm currently on IR.
Oh, shit. First and last name start with the same letter. So it's not Juju. It's not Tyreek. Not Devontae. Not Christian Kirk. Who else did we say?
So I've got someone, I don't even know how I thought of this. It came up earlier in the week that he went on IR.
He's gonna nail
And
this.
I know his name is the same letters, but I have no idea if he was on another team last year.
He's gonna nail this. Hang on. No,
Who
no.
is
Do you
hang
want me
on.
to just say it?
You would know
Yeah.
that part. Yeah. Okay.
Devin Duvernay.
Yeah, Devin Duvernay has been on the Ravens, I think, the last couple of years. So
So he doesn't
would-
count.
it wouldn't be him. I think he was on the Ravens last year. I'm a Lamar fan. I would know that.
But that's what I thought. I was like, I
Yeah.
know he's on IR, and I know he's got the same letter first and last. So.
Woo! You made me sweat there, mate. But the thing is, with this guy, it's well known that he's on a different team.
Okay.
all right. Well known. Okay.
Yeah,
Trade.
it's not a surprise. It was news when it happened. Like, yeah, big
Big
news.
news. All right.
yeah. Like, I mean, it was
Alright.
no Christian Kirk to the Jags, but you know,
That was big news. Yeah.
people were overreacted to that contract. Now, eat the contract, you fuckers. Anyway,
That's true. That's true.
personal gripes aside with the media and the reactions.
Okay, so first and last name, same letter, on IR, and
Yeah.
change teams.
Yeah,
That is wait. I think. Look, if you give us enough time and we're not gonna take all the viewers' time, I think we can get it. I think there's a possibility. Look, IR is.
I haven't counted Devin Duvernay as your guest because that's Taylor suggesting to you.
That was
I think
yeah,
I know
wasn't-
this
Yeah,
guy.
that was-
I'm
yeah.
not
I was
taking it as your
literally just
guess.
saying that's what I was thinking of.
Look,
But I'm not going to
Ben-
give you 2 weeks on this. You're going to have to come to some sort of
all right. So, got. All right.
championship week. We don't have time to fuck around.
Yeah, true. We need rosters to set. Maddie, you gotta set your roster.
No, I've got
give
Hig
you-
based. I'm all right.
All right. All right. I'm just gonna list like letters. Like, all right. Would it be so like AA? Can't think of anyone.
Sounding like a stroke victim over there. I'm just
B-
going to list
B-
letters.
BC. Uh,
Doesn't sound to me like it's someone that's like heaps well known. But then Matty was like, "Oh, you'll know straight away that they're on a
Yeah.
different team." Like it's just throwing me.
oh!
He's got
wait,
it.
wait.
Got it.
Is it Evan Ingram? He's an EE, right? Like
He's an
he
EE.
changed teams. He
Oh, I
changed
thought he said
teams.
wide receiver.
Did he say wide receiver, Matty? That's one of the clues.
I'm a wide receiver who's not playing on the same team
damn
as last year.
it. I was having a big brain moment.
He's all going Jags. He's into the depraved mind.
GG.
Have you said anything about how good they've gone or anything? No, it's just those. Okay.
I'll read them out again if you like, just to
Yeah.
get clarity.
Okay.
I'm a wide receiver who isn't playing on the same team as I did last year. I'm currently on IR, and my first and last name start with the same letter.
Who's an M? Okay, can't be Manjot Melly because he's on this podcast.
Well, and he's not on IR. He is active and he is getting targets, bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
In your Urban Rec fantasy team, he has been a guy who gets you to your final.
Yeah, man.
It's
Just
been
thought of someone else, and it's not right. Dang it! Like anyone I'm thinking of just isn't hasn't changed teams.
Yeah.
All right, I need an answer. Put one in, and then I can give you some more information. Yeah, it's like you guys are getting a lot of nowhere.
TT. Wait, it's TT. Who's a? Is it? Wait. When did Trent Taylor go to the Bengals? That's what I'm thinking. I think. Wait, was he on the nine? I think he was on the Niners last. No, he went to the Super Bowl with the Bengals. Okay.
Oh, hang on. I think I know. Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool. Okay, go for it.
We're going to put that in as final answer now.
Yeah, we will.
We agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was good. He's actually right.
It's Chase Claypool. Well done.
Yeah, there we go.
Because he got traded through this year, so it was a for snooker. I completely
it had to be. Yeah, because I was going through all the letters, and I was like, CC. I knew it'd be like a BB or CC at some point, and then Chase Claypool. There we go.
All right, well done. I mean,
man,
that was a marathon.
Man, this is actually
about 2 a.m. here now, local time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually getting.
New Zealand is starting to wake up. That's how we do it.
Pastry's getting freaking spoiled. Yeah, my friends in New Zealand waking up.
Peace to New Zealand. I'll give you the other hints. Number 3 was because of when I moved, I've played New York twice, Buffalo twice, Miami twice, but I'm not in their division. And I've even played Philadelphia twice, and I'm not in their division.
And which New York will you be talking about? The Jets?
Yeah.
Okay, I had to just double.
Because they're all in the same division. So New York, Miami, and Buffalo. Play them twice. Well, you would if you were a Patriot. He's not a Patriot. He was never a Patriot. But then he's also played Philly twice. So, that was, I don't know how helpful that would have been, but it certainly would have been like, how weird. And then
we would have never got that.
We just muddied the waters, I think.
Yeah, I probably should have swapped those two and made that the 4-pointer. But anyway, it's imperfect. And you guys do deserve all the credit for getting the results so quickly. I had 9 touchdowns as a rookie in 2020, but I've been disappointing since. Unstartable in fantasy since I moved. And then it mightn't be a surprise that Fields, Pickett, or Trubisky haven't been unable to unlock my skills. But oddly, I went okay when I had Noodle Arm Ben as my quarterback. I'm Chase.
Nah, it's always so easy on the 1-pointers. No, so it was technically if we went 1v1 and got those exact ones, we would have got it would have been tied.
Would have been tied. But you also wouldn't have benefited from each other's knowledge.
True. Yeah.
I gave nothing on the first one, so I was happy to actually have some input in the second one.
You said DJ Moore, didn't you, Tay?
Oh, I don't know if I would have got there though.
You locked it in.
I said DJ Moore, DJ Chark, and we just went the most obvious one.
And he could have taken DJ Chark and set you back a whole point. So Tay
thanks to the boost, mate.
The money or the box.
Yeah, and look, I started listing letters. That got into Taylor's mind. There you go.
There we go.
I was like AA, BB, CC. Sound like a stroke victim according to Matty, but I could not care less.
Oh, so good. I don't know if you guys know, but I love this show. You guys are so
I'll never
funny.
say that.
Yeah, it's always good to listen back.
It's cool to be a space pirate.
Going to tour
Carabao Kings.
the Queensland football team.
$10 hookup never looks so good.
I'm going to keep deleting everything I get wrong.
Back to the drawing board for gnomes.
That in itself was a hindrance.
Bye-bye, loser.
Okay, now that you've been through the trauma of that, who wants to get on their analyst hat and play a game of fantasy Cliffhanger?
Yes, thank
Yeah.
goodness. No colleges
Yeah,
in
fuck
this.
college.
So we're only going college players. No, I'm
I know who Bryce Young, Marvin Harrison Jr.
You know where they rate in the national fantasy
Yeah,
points?
CJ
No.
Stroud, Caleb Williams. I don't know like quarterbacks.
Yeah, no one
And
knows
one
anybody
player.
else, mate. We won't know
Paul
about them
Anderson.
until February.
Yeah, exactly.
The only person who does is Mark, and we'll talk to him later. All right, so everybody who is playing at home, here's how we play. I give you a player, and you've got to tell me how, like, where they are in NFL fantasy point rankings in a sleeper standard league at the moment. I'm going to give you some money to play with, and every position you're out, then you lose $1. So if, for instance, I said Patrick Mahomes, and you said I think he's quarterback 3, you'd lose $2. He's quarterback 1. You know, so that's how it works. Whether you're up or down, however many spaces you're away, you lose $1 for each step. Who's ready to go? Everyone ready?
Yeah,
Ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to start like I did last couple of times. Start with players who are a little higher up the tree and get lower as we go too, so the degree of difficulty jumps. To start, ladies and gentlemen, we just spent a bit of time talking about this game. The Packers running back Aaron Jones. Do we know where he is right now on sleeper?
Oh wait, we were meant to type these into you.
Yeah.
That's
Show
right.
me your
Deal.
guesses.
Wait,
He's
let
kind
me
of had a
find
bit of an
the-
uneven season too, hasn't he? Because he's had some booms, he's had some quiet ones, and sometimes Aze Dillon gets in there and steals some money off him. Okay, Manjot's in. Say. All right. Okay, so we're both in, locked in. Okay, so Manjot's gone with 17. Taylor's gone with 11, and it's 10.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
He doesn't
Dang.
feel like it, but Aaron Jones has been a top 10 running back to date. Doesn't that feel
It
weird?
feels more like 17, but I know I've just seen that around that he's way higher than I feel like he is.
Manjot fell in the
Yeah.
same trap I did. I saw him at 10 and went, bullshit.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I thought that was BS too.
Yeah. So Taylor
Can't
would have
be
waxed
Taylor.
both of us on that one. Well done, Taylor. You lose $1. So you got 24, and Manjot loses. Oh, geez, 7. That's a toughie to start. All right, 18. Round 2. I'm going to wide receiver, and the wide receiver is Chris Godwin.
Oh, God, these getting hot.
You and I had chats about him yesterday, Matty.
That might be why I put him in. So yeah, full disclosure, a lot of the conversations we have off mic or what happen through the show sometimes drive some of the things that Matty sees or do.
Actually, no, actually, that might be too
All right,
high.
Manjot's in. He's changing it. You're allowed to change it too. Once you put it in, you can still change it until I've said. All right, I think Taylor's in there. Yeah, cool.
All right, I'll just change it.
And
gonna-
Manjot's in.
I'm gonna choke here.
And Taylor, how did you go? Okay. So we're both in. We're locked in. No one wants to change now.
I'm gonna get this wrong. I think I've gone too high.
Manjot's gone for 31. Taylor's gone for 17. And his wide receiver 19 on the
Ah, damn it! I should have stayed. I had 26. at
Yeah,
first.
26. Yeah. You just threw $7 into the wind. Oh,
Yeah.
Manjot.
Like I said, he just keeps he's almost like a running back. He gets dump offs and he's not scoring many touchdowns, but he's just getting a good enough PPR line that I know he was in the mid-20s not long ago, but I think he's sort of just worked his way up the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Yes, the volume's kind of gone up, and Mike Evans is kind of looking a little less.
He had a pretty big game 2 weeks
Big.
ago. I know when I had him against
Oh, it's in the wild card round, yeah?
Yeah, in the wild card round, I had him against Evans, and I think he ended up with about 21 points in half PPR. So
Yeah, and that was against Jackal.
Jackal, that's it.
That was the battle of the only teams who will repeat finalists from the year before. So 2 guys on an island, not enough room for both. And Chris Goldwyn's. Chris Evans. I'm just making up players now. Whatever. Chris Goldwyn. Yeah. Mano a mano.
Captain America?
Off. Chris Evans, yeah, Captain America. All right. We're moving to quarterback. Manjot, I'm going to give you a quick score update. Taylor's lost 17. So he's lost $2 on that one. He's on $22. Manjot, you lost $12 on that one. You're down to 6. So
yeah, I'm definitely high this week. Do not.
Yeah, I did say the edge is coming, brother. Okay, so we go to quarterback, and
he's going to nail this one.
Yeah, I reckon this is going to be the beginning of the run from Manjot. He's going to finish with, I think he's still going to finish with dollars. Andy Dalton.
No, maybe not.
I feel like I should be sitting here in a swivel chair stroking either a very fluffy cat or a completely hairless cat, because that seemed like it was evil.
Jesus.
He's played a lot of games. He
has, but there's some of them have been so shit.
Yeah.
Manjot's in.
Gotta be above that, surely.
Taylor's thinking hard.
Yeah, I am thinking hard.
When you get down to this part of quarterback, because you're mixed in with guys who've played some games and guys who are generally not terribly interesting but have played a lot of games. Taylor's thinking. He's in.
Could have gone too high there. I mean, like too low.
Wow. So you guys are right in the right ballpark, by the way. I'm going to be really congratulatory before I reveal too much here, because tough one. And Manjot's gone for 21 and Taylor's gone for 26. Andy Dalton is quarterback 25.
Oh, wow.
Damn it. I knew I went too high. But it was close. I knew I went too high.
You were so close.
I've had so many one-offs in the last like 3 weeks. I just cannot get right on.
Yeah, no,
I'm not making it easy. Good. But gee, look, I'm throwing all sorts of, this is kitchen sink sort of stuff here, and Taylor's just casually walking over and going, yeah, I got this.
If I get one bang on, by the way, can I get some dollars back?
Oh.
That's not a bad
You start having a bit more.
Good idea. I'll give you $10 back if you can get the next one.
All right. Fair enough.
The way you say that makes me think it's going to be something real shit.
All right.
I'll give you all your $25 back.
I'll give you $1 million.
No, right. We got a tie end, so this is where Manjot is the whisperer.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, play to your strong suits, brother, because you know I love you. You'll see how much I love
George
you in a
Kittle.
I know where George Kittle is.
Where is he? Just quickly.
Tight end 3.
Hey, there you go. They would have scored 0. You would have been all right. I want you to channel that positive energy now that you've just nailed one, right?
Yeah.
And it's like dunking off a trampoline and then taking away the trampoline and try to dunk without it now. So I need to know where Mike Gesicki is.
Oh.
Yes, this is why he laughed and said we could have $1 million.
Taylor is going to fucking get this right on, I bet. It's horrifying.
I think I've got this wrong.
Are you in? You can change it. You don't have to sit with what you got, Manjot, if you're worried.
Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with it.
Taylor hasn't gotten in yet. You can still change it. Don't stress if you're worried.
I feel like I could be like so far off either way here. I've got no idea.
This is a cruel form of torture, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure in some countries
just
people go to jail for less. All right, so Taylor is in. Manjot, you're in?
Yep, I'm in.
Okay. So Manjot's gone with 15 and Taylor's gone with 30.
We are so far different.
Yeah, so someone's eating your dirt sandwich here. Or
That's
both.
me.
Manjot's eating the dirt sandwich.
I knew it.
Lost your last $2, Manjot.
I'm a massive debt.
Manjot is he's going to eat a big dirt sandwich. Actually, I'm sorry. And Taylor at 30 has done actually pretty well. Mike Gesicki is tied in 27.
Wow.
I actually thought he was higher because he had like a couple good weeks. I thought tight end was that shit that
Yeah,
it was
fair enough.
actually
Yeah.
it actually be because he was like 15 not long ago. But he's actually pretty good. So
I
I
think
thought
he's been like, has he scored like a point since? Like, I swear he is so
Practically.
irrelevant. Like, I've not even seen him on box scores. Like,
yeah,
he's so
that's why
off.
I'm like, God dang, I do not know what to do with Gesicki. Like here, yeah, he's tight end 27 PPR, 21 standard. So I was actually a lot close. See, if we did standard, I might actually.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
He had a 3.4 last week. He had like
See, there
three
you go.
zeros.
He's not dead.
Yeah, he had 3 zeros in a row from weeks 12 to
Fucking
14.
unbelievable.
Yeah, he had like a 24 against Minnesota when he hit that weird ass gritty.
Yeah, he did.
I thought, yeah, and Baltimore where he hit a weird ass gritty too.
Yeah.
So anytime he hits that weird gritty, he does so well.
Tua doesn't want to see it, so he's just like, no, I'm not throwing to Mike. What if he gets in? I have to see the gritty again. It's like, right, I'll throw it to Durham Smythe before I throw it to you, mate.
Yeah.
We've got some numbers on Durham Smythe. That's probably for a later episode. Let's wrap this sucker up. Manjot, you're out of it. Sorry. You're minus $10, mate. You owe me $10. This is how well this is
But
going.
if he
35.
can guess exactly right, he can get money back.
Yeah, if you guess exactly right, Manjot, next week you start with $50.
All right. Yeah, this is how it's a historically bad week.
Yeah,
for me today.
but so Taylor's won the segment, ladies and gentlemen, because Taylor wins everything. You've seen that on the merch store. Taylor wins everything. We're going to finish on a wide receiver.
Real shit here.
Yeah, it is.
Wide
It's all
receiver.
fucking worked Taylor out. Do you know that Taylor has only spent $7 so far? We're going to go with wide receiver Mac Hollins.
Oh,
Mm.
I have him in a dynasty league.
Manjot is fast onto the keyboard because, stakes couldn't be lower, but I love the enthusiasm.
It could be low.
Yeah. Might have to call up some patient performer awards for this.
All right, I've got Manjot in. Tay, he's thinking pretty hard. He's like, I've lost sleeper. I can't see the rankings page.
Yeah. I can't look at the actual answer.
He's like, right, so this is how you get so close is you're looking at the answer and then going, I'll just make sure it's 1 off or 2 off.
Exactly. Sorry.
I'm starting to understand why he doesn't have his camera on, John.
Yeah. Bit sauce. Bit sauce.
Subversive tactics going on, do you think?
If you want to see a weird dark car, just let me know.
Yeah, okay. Any seagulls? Can I get a seagull alert?
Yeah, I saw some pigeons do it. I told you guys that one. I think last week or something, I saw some
Pigeon sakes.
That was bad.
We're also an amateur bird watching podcast for those who haven't joined us before.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me that I remember that one Survivor season. Remember that annoying ass lady Shireen, and she she called the monkeys having sex, and I was like, and I think the whole episode that was kind of like monkey sex or something.
I think it was.
I think it was like, or it was like based around the exact quote she was using. Like when talking about it, she was the most annoying lady possibly in Survivor.
Been a lot of annoying people on Survivor. I've finished the 43rd series this week. I was dissatisfied with the winner.
I have not finished it, so thanks for not spoiling.
No, and we haven't even talked about who I like and who I don't like, so you're not going to be thrown off by me saying I was dissatisfied.
I've only got through like 3 episodes, and I think that the season's kind of sucked. 3 episodes.
Oh, it gets wild. Stay with it. It gets wild. Yeah, there's some really great tribal councils coming.
All right, good.
Taylor's been in for a while. I better put him out of his misery. Wide receiver, Mac Hollins. Manjot put in 53. He's actually not far off. Taylor put in 46. He's even less far off. He's number 43, so Taylor only loses another $3. He walks away with 15 in his pocket. Manjot, on the other hand, has spent 20 more than budget.
He's coming after your kneecaps.
So next week, Manjot starts with just $5.
So if I start with 50, right, I would only have $5 left. Damn it.
Yeah. Man, it's been a hard week. I understand. You focused on championships. I get it.
Exactly. Championships and Christmas dinners and shit. Like, just absolutely. Yeah, they got me. They got me there.
Yeah, where Taylor knows, he's already down to the Higbeast. He's just not thinking about grand finals. He already knows.
Yeah,
he's
well, I
lost
know
it.
I'm going to lose that one. So
It's intimidated as fuck by Tyler Higbee. So, we've got plenty of time to think about other things. Gentlemen, congratulations on surviving another week of fantasy cliffhangers and those horrible Who Am I's. That was a good idea to team you up. Now I can go for really hard stuff. Next week, I'm not going to go for a player from this current season. I'm going to go for players all time.
Oh, thank God. Let's go legends.
That's going to be Manjot's wheelhouse. I might just sit that one out.
Nah, mate, you're going to be instrumental. I've already started working on the questions. Gentlemen, are we ready to do start of the week for the final time this year?
Yeah, get this segment off the air.
Get Manjot his trophy.
Exactly.
He's going to win the draft, man.
Yeah, I will. I'll win the draft, and you can give me the trophy there.
Yeah, bring me my trophy.
This one's worth like 10 points, so I win.
Yeah, double or nothing. Even then, I don't have enough points to catch him, even if I got double. Manjot, sadly, we actually can't change positions anymore either, but we'll get into that in the next show. Of course, you can find us all at Aussie NFL Fantasy Show through our link tree. We are Aussie NFL Fantasy everywhere. You can find Manjot at Pastry Press NFL on Instagram. You can find Taylor at Taylor41. You can find me at Matty Podcast. Gentlemen, looking forward to seeing you on Starts of the Week. Hooroo.
Hooroo.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
If you're saying start Josh Allen, then we're probably going to clobber you.
It's going to be tough because I'm going away from what the winning formula was from last week.
Well, the problem is that could happen against Detroit as well. But
Aussie.
That was just taking a shot at the Titans for signing the ghost of Adrian Peterson.
NFL.
And I don't like to foreskin, as we know, but that person might come up later.
Got to troll a few people. Well, some people were trolling me first about Niners being frauds and now Eagles fans. Only comeback they had, I was Australian.
Fantasy.
It's not like you picked up like Patty Mahomes or something. You were getting Danny Dimes.
And I was getting a third tight end.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
What do you play at a funeral? Just some sort of like sad tune?